Hey there, everybody. Thomas Wood with ValueCharts.com. It is Thursday, May 14th. We're going to take a look at crude oil and more specifically a couple of the trade setups we had in the trading room earlier today that worked out fairly well just for intraday day trades for a couple $100, $200, $300, $400 a contract each. Now the first one I want to talk about was this short off of this 500 tick trend line here. You can see the trend line was hit from the low here to the low here to the low here. And your entry would have been either right here on the short or on the break or right here on the retest. Now the thing that makes this a good setup is look at what your momentum had done going into this short. Momentum had been climbing, and then we came down, broke the trend line, and momentum was taking a nosedive while heading towards the trend line. So we had a lot of downside momentum with the trend line break. It ended up selling off from, call it 60-40, all the way down before it went into consolidation again, down around 59.85. So you're talking about $550 a contract worth of a move there in just a matter of a couple of minutes. Then the next setup was the same type of thing. We had a trend line connecting this low to this low. The entry would have been right over here on the break. If you look at going into the sell-off, look at where the momentum was. Momentum had just taken a nosedive, going from bullish climbing momentum to bearish selling momentum. Came down, broke the trend line right at about 59.88. Let's call it 59.85 just for easier math. Then sold off all the way down before going into consolidation again, down at about 59.35. So another $500 contract worth of a move there. So not bad at all, especially considering that with each of these trades, you're risking about $150 a contract. So you have about a 4-to-1 reward risk ratio, which is exactly what we're going for with day trading and any trading in general, because the better that reward risk ratio, the easier it is for us to consistently make profits. So that's all I have for you for today. By the way, this setup was also sent out on StockTwits. If you follow me on StockTwits, we were talking about a 30-minute trend line earlier today. It ended up, that's the same trend line that we have here. Ended up breaking it, selling off very nicely for those of you that took that trade. Nice job. If you're not following me on StockTwits, you should be. It is @TradesWithTom. You can also follow me on Twitter, @TradesWithTom. It was sent out there as well. All right, that's it for today. And until next time, happy trading.